Sponsor run is still here. However, the marathon team changed things up a bit. You're no longer raiding on Darsh, but going to perimeter. As I mentioned in my last video, the main reason I love sponsor runs was for the roguelike RNG. From the mob spawns in each POI to the rush when you do hit that first tower, and if you find the observatory key, like, would you have enough time? Do you have enough ammo? Do you have enough meds? I honestly felt that this game mode made Marathon shine, and it was with the map and the game mode, those hand in hands, that zero to hero aspect, where looting everything, looking through every container, to possibly find those meds because you're out, or you find a green shield, whatever the case is, it was all impactful and huge. So yesterday when I found out that Perimeter was getting added and would be up for a sponsor run, I was in the middle of a run, but we were all talking, and initially we were all like hell of excited to see like what and if they were gonna do anything for this mode on Perimeter. Would they possibly add a new boss? Would there be new events? Would they incorporate the cert mechanics to perform actions on the map, or would it just be the same? Unfortunately, it's just Perimeter, but with the same modifiers as sponsor run. I think it's a huge miss and opportunity. At the same time, the positives are just, there's so many positives to this. You can call me Dirt, and let's get into it. Adding Perimeter to the sponsor run rotation is the perfect fit, and it makes too much sense. This was marketed towards a PvP light mode and gives newer players or more casual players a less stressful way to get into the game, learn the maps, possibly get early priority missions completed, and just experience what Marathon offers, but on a smaller scale. Secondly, it also solves one of the biggest complaints that the community had with this mode. Switching sponsor run to Perimeter fixes the one that I saw the most, which was the loot that you could obtain, especially from Upper Complex. The loot that drops in Perimeter is undeniably early game. Sure, you may get random purples from events, or you may farm Warden and you could get something a little better, but it was nowhere near as high end as the OG drops from Upper Complex. So I think that's a huge win for progression and balance. Bungie saw the players' concerns with the mode, and they responded with the patch by nerfing the drop rate for Upper Complex, as well as now having Perimeter. Another complaint, which was the difficulty of Darsh. Now, personally, I loved the difficulty about it. It was my favorite part. Made me a better player, as I mentioned in my last video. But yeah, there's a lot of posts about how punishing Darsh was for this mode, and moving to Perimeter solves that. Sure, can it still pose a challenge to a more experienced player? Sure, anything can happen with a gray shield, but again, it's objectively a much easier map than Darsh's. Now, I don't have any statistics on how the game mode performed, other than, the videos other content creators make, conversations on the Discord. There was a large group of people who did enjoy this mode. And again, I think Bungie saw that. And that's why it's still here. And I feel that Marathon will need to continue to evolve. To A, bring in a larger audience. And most importantly, B, retain the players they do have. And it's a delicate balancing to do this. So, I just want to continue to encourage the devs to take these chances and to continue to experiment, and they can really make Marathon something really special and stick out from everybody else. Now, as you can hear me talking, the negatives, it really comes down to one thing of the negatives of having perimeter in the rotation. And well, it's perimeter. The first time I loaded into perimeter, I was just blown away. I came after they made the adjustments and additions such as the drone bot and some of the other events. Man, the map just felt alive and also felt like a threat on top of that. On top of that and on top of the other runners. Like, there was so much pressure and tense and drama, and that's what makes this game great. However, I quickly grew out of perimeter. Looking at the other maps Marathon has to offer, it is just the least engaging and feels the most run-of-the-mill of all of them. And to be honest, if all I ever had to play was perimeter over and over again, I wouldn't have as many hours as I do now. It's just Dire Marsh, Darsh, Outpost and Cryo, which I haven't been yet, and should be live here in the next couple hours. I can't wait. They're the reasons why I keep booting up. The unique challenges each one of those maps provides, and it makes you change your playstyle, your loadouts, your shells. It's just night and day. So playing sponsor run over perimeter is just boring, and it really goes to testament. Like obviously I like Darsh normally, but what was doing the heavy lifting when it first came out, right? What was doing the heavy lifting? Was it sponsor run, which was really good, or was it Darsh? And I think it's the combination of the unique elements of those together. And now it's gone for now. I tried to see if Darsh would come back, if they're doing the rotation, because, every video I saw, sponsor run was going to be gone, and it's still here, and perimeter's there. So yeah, now we're just on perimeter, and that's it. Granted, from my testing, it does seem like they did adjust some of the events to guarantee that they occur, to kind of like make things interesting. I ran it about 10 times yesterday, and every time I had the commander spawn. So I haven't been on perimeter for a little bit. Don't know if he always spawns on there, but the event definitely kicked off more. But in general, yeah, I guess the negative of adding perimeter to the rotation is perimeter. Now, again, at this point, maybe I'm not the target player for this mode anymore. But yeah, just kind of upsetting, to see that go away, because I really did enjoy it. And for perimeter, I know the devs did say that in season 3 they'll be making changes to perimeter, and maybe we'll see the Darsh treatment, either night mode, or they'll unlock new zones or something, right? But as of now, me personally, I don't find a reason to play as either a runner or a rook on Sponsor Run. Yeah, so in conclusion, adding perimeter, not removing sponsor run, and adding perimeter, I think everything is a lot healthier, and it fixes a lot of problems that the community had. For newer players, the difficulty is fairer. The newer players have a real chance to learn this game. But perimeter alone perimeter isn't going to be enough to carry this mode long term. It's stable, it's safe, and most of all, it's just not exciting. Marathon has something special here with sponsor run, and I just want to see them to keep pushing it forward, and they could have something really special here.